way to the bank right now because I am buying like probably a little over 100 bricks or so from this guy that looks like a kid off Facebook Marketplace. I'm gonna pay him like 40 bucks for these bricks, and I'm kind of scared that this won't be great for my suspension for my car. My car is literally 25 years old. Yeah, I'm just not trying to break my suspension at the moment, or ever really. But I really need brakes to do landscaping, and this was a great deal. I think they're like paver bricks, and then there was some like ones with holes in them, like mixed in. Dude, this car behind me, oh my god, I don't know if I got that on camera or not. They had like, it was like their car exploded and they were still just driving it around. That was pretty wild. Okay, I got the bricks. Turns out that man was not a child. He just has a very boyish face. I mean, he's probably in his 20s. But he, I guess, bought a house in a neighborhood pretty close by and was redoing some landscaping and just kept finding a bunch of pavers. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna go unload these pavers.
Do you want one of those ant trucks for your car?
No. Hey everybody. So I feel like I'm always narrating what I'm gonna do when I'm doing stuff outside here, like on the kitchen floor, right out front of my back porch. But I really don't like my neighbors to hear me narrating what I'm doing outside. Like, I guess it'd be fine if they also couldn't see me, but like my yard is just not very private right now. And hearing me talk to the camera is just too much for me to deal with right now. So that's why I'm talking to you guys in here. But I just like need to like do something today to get out of my head. And so I am going to do something that's probably not going to make a lot of sense. And it's probably going to end up being more work, but I just can't stand it any longer. But basically, so like my little seating area here, the people that treat my lawn and like plant my grass seed and stuff, they haven't done anything around the seating group and like the table because I told them not to because I eventually wanted to put a patio there and that's expensive and I'm trying to save a lot of money to like do some necessary structural repairs. So basically there's just like a lot of weeds that are growing in these areas and then I feel like they just keep spreading because I obviously have to mow over them and I have to move all the furniture to mow over them. So it's just a lot of extra work when I'm mowing and I'm sick of it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm not going to worry about the table right now because that's honestly not as bad. It's really like that seating group right there. So I am going to lay down some cardboard. Do I want to do that? I honestly might just like dig all the grass out. I think I might do that. I'm going to dig all the grass out and then so down by the shed, like right there in front of it, there is some pavers, like 12 by 12 pavers from the previous homeowner. And so I'm just going to bring those over and then fit as many as will fit in front of that area. And just to make it like feel less messy, like it feels dirty because there's just a bunch of weeds. I've also got like a few pavers right there currently. Like I've got like a piece of slate and I've got a new like stepping paver that I did for my pathway. I had an extra one and then the old stepping pavers that I pulled out over there. So it's gonna be a real eclectic look and it's certainly not gonna be the final product, but I just need to do something to it right now because it's really bothering me the way it is. And I feel like it'll make mowing easier and it'll make the space feel cleaner and more usable in these warmer months. And so I think doing this labor a few times, because I'm probably going to do it again at another point. Either that or like I really want to add an addition to the house. And so like then it doesn't really matter anyway because that's kind of where the addition will go. So why spend a bunch of money on something that is eventually going to move is my other train of thought. Like I don't need to invest money into something that's not really going to be permanent in the long run for my plans. But that's my plan. Okay. So I think I figured out that like this thing is working pretty good to just like scrape everything out of the way because I'm not trying to really dig down too deep today. So I think that's just what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to save some moss also. Just gonna haul all the bricks and the pavers. I don't think I'm gonna have enough pavers, and they're definitely gonna be a different thickness than the bricks. I was thinking I could do like bricks as like a border. So maybe I think I'm gonna have to bring everything over and lay it out. Okay, it's starting to look real. I just brought one of the like 12 by 12 stones over. I don't think I really have that many. Maybe enough to do like half, but we'll see. So I'm just trying to like lay things out right now. Thinking I might have to do like 2 rows of border brick in the middle of that. And I might have to get some more like brick pavers to go around there. Okay, so update time. I have brought everything that's usable up here, and like 3 or 4 of those are like broken. So I don't know how I'm gonna do that and like make it even. I don't know, I think I'll do, maybe try it more long ways rather than just a square. But yeah, so I think my next task is, I stupidly like did the perimeter first and I should have done the interior first. I'm gonna do that, and that'll kind of dictate where like the big square ones go. I think this is the point where I get heat exhaustion. Okay, I'm finished for this weekend. I have a good idea of like the pattern that I'm gonna do. I do not have time to even things out and lay down like the weed barrier and all of that. So I'm just gonna put everything, like my table and stuff, back where it goes and just kind of live with it for a week or two until I have the energy to do all that. But I have a pretty good start, an idea on what I want to do. And I'd say that's pretty good for just like using the materials that I have and not spending a bunch of money. Alright, that's it for today. I'm literally out here editing this video and I just put in like a clip of a hawk from around the same time period that I built this patio. And so I'm like just sitting here and then this bird just comes like flying right towards me and it's this giant hawk. And now I've just been watching this like turf war between these hawks and these crows. Like they're just antagonizing each other. And yeah, these hawks are just continuing to like fly. They look really far away, but they feel a lot closer in real life. I don't know. It's a pretty weird moment. It just felt like there was something like synchronistic about it. They really are just like beautiful to watch though, the way they just like glide through the wind. Like they're not really flapping their wings at all. They're just soaring. So it's the next day and I've literally been sitting out here for the past like 2 hours and there's been no hawks. And now as I yet again am editing this video and I'm like putting more hawk footage in from yesterday and I look up and the hawks are back. I don't know what this means, but I just thought it was pretty cool.